How's your day?
Afternoon,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I had a
I
good
think
day. Thank
my day
you.
was fine. How about you, ma'am?
Oh, I have a great day too. Is anybody, is everybody already here? Is there anyone absent today?
No, ma'am.
I
I
think no
think
one is absent
everybody
today.
is here, ma'am.
Oh, perfect. Then let's get started the class. Last week we were talking about the structure of narrative text and the definition of narrative text. Just to make sure, I want to give you some questions about the last topic that uh, talking about the definition and the structure of the narrative text. Uh, then please answer my question. What does narrative text mean? Anybody want to answer?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, Kia.
Narrative text is an imaginary story to entertain people.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect answer. So the narrative text is imaginative story, and the purpose is to entertain readers. Okay, then the next question is about the structure. How many structure in the text narrative? What are they? Someone want to answer?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, Arsita.
So there are four parts in narrative text. They are orientation, complication, resolution, and coda.
Good. Thanks for Arsita. So there are four parts of the narration text. The first is orientation, where the writer introduces the character and the story. And then the second is complication, where the conflict starts to begin. And then the third part is resolution, where the character uh, find the solution for the conflict that already happened before. And then the last part is coda or the solution. This part usually include about what we learn about the story. And then for the last question, I want to ask about the opinion. What do you think about coda that is just an optional? Do you think it is necessary to include it in the narrative text? Anybody want to share the opinion?
Ma'am,
Okay, Alif.
personally, I think the coda is necessary, even though this is optional, because without coda, the story wouldn't feel complete, isn't it? With coda, the writer can make the story more interesting. For example, instead of this, after experience so many struggling, the hero become a better person and have life happily after. The writer can use after experience so many struggling, the hero become a better person. I think that's all. My opinion.
Okay, that's a good opinion. Anyone else?
Can I give my opinion, ma'am?
Sure, Adam.
Okay, thank you. About coda, um, I think it's not. It's. I mean, narrative text still can be called narrative text even though it doesn't have a coda. But I think coda can make a narrative text has a better story because in coda we have the moral value or the character turning point. So it's up to the author whether the author wants to give a moral value or character turning point. But like I said before, even though it doesn't have any coda, narrative text can still be called narrative text. But personally, I think coda can make the narrative text better. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, that's a good question. Good opinion too. From my own experience, usually narrative that have coda or not in it, it depends on the writer writing style. Sometimes writer like to add the coda in the narrative so the reader can understand about the story more better, as what you say. And some writer might not including it in the narrative. Maybe because they feel like what we learn about the story is different from each other, so the reader can have their own opinion with them. Okay, class. So that's about the last topic. Today we will learn about narrative, the element of narrative, and the language feature of the narrative text. Please open your book, page 15. Okay, student, it seems like our time almost up. Before I close the class, I will give you one assignment for next week. Uh, Please find a narrative text and extract its component based on the topics that you already learned, including from the last week as well, and then submit it to the captain class, and then please for captain class please send that in the form of folder in my email. Do you all understand? Any question?
No, ma'am.
Everything's
I
clear,
think it's
ma'am.
clear, ma'am.
Very clear.
Okay, then if there is no question, I will close the class, but don't worry, I will send you the detail about the assignment in the group chat, so don't forget to check it later. And so that's all. See you next week, and have a good day.
Have a good
Have a
day
Thank
good
too,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
day.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Good day, ma'am.